Hey Pearls, let's do a house tour today. We are a family of 5 living in the county of San Diego. It has always been our dream to be home buyers. 2 years ago, we bought our first house. I did an original house tour. I believe it was an empty house tour when we first moved in. We had to work so hard. We'd been married for 11 years by the time we bought our first house. We've worked our booties off, paid off debt, and made buying a house a priority. And that's why this video is so exciting for our family to share our first house with you guys. Now that we've actually moved in 2 years later. Let me show you around. Welcome back, Pearls. I'm Brittany. This is Pennies into Pearls, where you can come for real life living on a budget. That doesn't mean that we skimp and are super frugal on every single thing we do. It just means that we're intentional with our money and we plan ahead with every single dollar so we can spend it on things that we actually care about instead of wondering, where did all that money go and why do we have so many overdraft fees? That's how we used to live. And so if you need help transitioning and creating a better life for your family, go click that subscribe button right now. Today's video is sponsored by my free Budgeting for Beginners toolkit. I mentioned that we are intentional with our money and we spend our money where we want. If you need help figuring that out, making a goal-based budget, a budget that is based around what you guys value, figuring out how to have enough money to pay the bills and then some so you can actually start working towards your goals, this free Budgeting for Beginners starter kit, you can get a free download by clicking the link in the description box. Okay, so I mentioned that we did a house tour right when we first bought the house, and I've had so many requests on Instagram, follow me over there too, for a house tour now that we moved in. Let me be real with you. I had big dreams of decorating and hanging things on the walls, breaking down walls as soon as we bought our first house, painting the walls whatever color we wanted because it's ours. That hasn't quite happened. We did do 1 bedroom and it's almost done. And I'm gonna show you guys. All right, so let's go start in the kitchen because that is like the heart of the house. That is where our whole family congregates most of the day. So don't forget to go and check out that first house tour. I will link it here. Now our house is 1,300 square feet. Here's our front door. It's a tiny little entryway. Let me show you guys. This is on the top of my list of places to decorate coming soon. This piece of carpet has been here for 2 years since we moved in. One day I'm gonna have a beautiful entryway with floors that are beautiful, paint color that's not the same color as my skin. It's gonna be beautiful. So our kitchen is when you walk through here. We are low on storage, so low on storage. We have, most of this stuff is full of like plates and cups and all the normal things. These 2 cupboards, these 2 cupboards, and then this is what we use as our spice cupboard and kind of like, okay, let's just keep these cupboards closed. One day we'll organize. So my point was saying that we're really low on storage. So you can see that up here we use for storing our like lunch boxes and coolers. Up here is where I have a bunch of like bulk big items. So the plan is one day I'm going to remodel this closet right here. It has 2 sides to it. This side we currently use for shoes and coats and like linens. Linens will probably stay the same, but I want to transform this area into a like backpack drop station and somewhere where we can put our vacuum, because you'll see here in a second that it's not in an ideal location. And then over here has so much potential, but I mean, brace yourself. This is gonna be overwhelming if you are an organizer because, oh my goodness, it is not organized in here whatsoever. And I know that once we organize this, make room for that, and then I could probably use this whole section as like an extension of our kitchen for a pantry, but we're just gonna close this for now. One day I would love to make barn doors for this. These doors are like the worst. They always get off track and like they're falling. You'll see the boys already broke one of theirs. So that'll be pretty, right? Like a wood barn door. It's gonna be awesome. I love our house. It's small, but it's cozy, and you guys will see it's in a beautiful location. We love our tiny little town that's just outside of the city of San Diego, still San Diego County. Such an expensive county to buy in, but we knew we wanted some fresh air, but we're not too far from all the things we love. The beach, the zoo, SeaWorld, family. It's really perfect for us, our little family. So this is the kitchen. Go back to my previous video and I think I share our plans for remodeling. Currently, we've saved $0 for the remodel. Other priorities keep coming in the way, and that comes back to goal-based budgeting. One day we're gonna completely move the kitchen to this wall behind me, push out this wall, and then this area will be seating and we can have a much bigger area. So that's our kitchen, and then this area right here is one of my favorites. This is where the kids come to do their homework. This is where we meet as a family to eat breakfast and dinner. Mav and I always sit right here and have our cute little lunch together because we're the only ones home during the day. It just means so much to me that this is feeling very sentimental today. Our family is here together a lot in this area and in here. Me and the kids always cooking together. Hubby's in here, we're always chatting, doing the dishes together. You might have noticed we do not have a dishwasher. So just a lot of time is spent in here, and that's why it still is a top priority for us to save money for a remodel to make it more comfortable for our family as we're growing. So this is our eating area. Does anybody remember this table from a previous video? Let me know in the comments if you remember. I forgot to mention one of the reasons this is my favorite. When we do the remodel, we're gonna just have tons of windows right here, and then our seating will be right here. But because this is the area where we have our view. The windows are dirty, okay? They're dirty. But do you guys see trees, mountains, the sunset and the sunrise right outside this window as we're sitting eating breakfast and dinner together as a family? It's just so perfect. I love it. Okay, let's go into our living room. Okay, into our living room. It's so plain. This realistically is the next room that I plan to decorate. And I really want to make this room feel more intentional. A lot of times we say, like you see we have all these bare walls. I mean, my piano area is nice, right? That's pretty. I love this little like setup. This is an old table from my grandma that's been passed down to me. There's Fred's little spot. Fred, you cozy? You like that little corner? And then we have our big sliding glass doors out to our porch. And I'll show you guys the backyard because we've added things back there. But we always talk about how we have all these blank walls. And it leaves us feeling like we're still like in an apartment or in college where you really don't, or at least we didn't really like decorate that much. So that's the goal. Next room to make over is this room. But we haven't really changed anything, or I guess it's different because the last video didn't have anything in it. But this is my little office, this tiny little space. I have my comfy, cute pink chair, but I need to figure something else out because constantly hubby and I mean, you see his computer on top of my computer and it just gets cluttered way too easily. I don't have too many organization options over here, so I'm thinking about moving, getting a different desk. Having this, I'll have some nice sunlight right behind my desk. Move this blue chair over here. That'll kind of balance out our fireplace. I love our fireplace. It's currently not decorated, but because we're in between seasons at the moment, but I love that it's white. It's gonna look so pretty when we get rid of flesh tone walls. Maybe have a blue chair here. Here's my mini little workout station. I keep all my weights down here, mat, medicine ball, and then our pile of blankets because it gets cold here in the winter and we're trying to keep our propane bill down. And then we still have all our hand-me-downs. These blue chairs are hand-me-down. This we bought off of Craigslist for $10 and I like turned it into an entertainment center. This was $15 off of Craigslist. This couch was a blessing hand-me-down. Hand-me-down, hand-me-down, Craigslist. That's probably our most expensive piece was our piano, like $80. I have a tutorial for making these different framed arts and using engineer prints. Oh, this is what we call our puzzle table. We set out puzzles one day and I found that I love having puzzles out. It's something that everybody in our family loves to do together. And it's a great quiet time activity when like a kid's not working on homework and the other kids are, and we need it a little bit more quiet. So, and then again, short on storage. So Fred gets to hang out with our bottled water, and this is our reading station too. So anyways, that's our living room. All right, our front bathroom, nothing has changed. We plan to remodel in here, but that is just far down the line. We have this little hand-me-down that houses all the unorganized things, and that's it. Front bathroom. Kids use this bathroom. It's our guest bathroom. All right, then right off of our living room entryway, we have a tiny little hallway down here that needs some help with lighting, but you might also recognize this bookshelf that I redid for an office makeover in our last house that was a rental. It's just this weird little pocket in our hallway that probably eventually we're gonna pop out our master bathroom just a bit, and I don't know what we'll do with the books. Okay, before I show you our master bedroom, because that is the only room that we have actually like touched as far as decorating and that type of thing, let's see if we can get the kids to give you a tour of their bedrooms. Can you show us your room now, Kennedy? So we go down our amazingly long hallway. Okay, so tell us, what are some of the things you like about your room? Or how did you decorate it? You're really good at decorating.
I like my bed.
Okay, so this is her bed. One day, our plan is to decorate her room, huh? What color walls did you say you wanted? Pink walls, and we'll put a queen size bed in here and kind of decorate it or accommodate it so this could be our guest room when we have people over, huh? But do you know what's special about your bed, Kennedy? Who made your bed, do you know?
Me and you.
We helped Grandpa and Uncle Tyler. They made this bed for you when you were tiny, right after Oliver was born. And then what's over here?
My dad.
So like stand up and show us things that are in your room. So what kind of things do you have in your desk?
I have a board.
You love doing crafts, don't you, Kennedy?
Yeah.
So you're always in here working on making pictures and writing little stories, huh? And then she just hangs up some of her artwork up on the walls. She does little decorations like this, and we just embrace it, right? So that's Kennedy's room. Okay, boys' room. Show me around, guys.
This is my bed.
That's your bed.
I love my sweet bed.
Oliver's bed. Who made that bed? Do you guys know?
Grandpa.
Grandpa, and I think Uncle Josh and Uncle Tyler helped make it.
Yeah.
And Daddy and Grandpa made these stairs. So eventually the plan is, when we actually decorate this room, is we will get rid of the stairs now that the boys are older, scooch the bed over, and then do stairs probably up this side, so then we'll gain some space as you walk in the door.
My dog chewed off a toy.
Oh, bummer. Okay, where do you guys put your dirty clothes? Okay, where do you keep your toys?
In the here.
Yep. What happened to your mirrors?
They broke.
These mirror doors that are in every single closet of every single room in our house are just horrible, especially with active little boys and kids that love to roughhouse. One's already been shattered. So, and they have a basketball hoop, so eventually...
And you didn't say where we keep our balls.
Oh, where do you keep your balls?
Right there.
In the
I used to like
closet,
these
huh?
balls, so you might see a little bit of.
And that's where they keep all their books. Let's show them how your toys are organized. We recently just went through all this, so normally it's way less organized. This is actually organized.
Normal.
Those are just Dollar Tree bins. So that's the boys' room. right, so right off of our hallway is our master bedroom. It's the biggest master bedroom hubby and I have ever had ourselves, but in comparison to others, I know it's small, but we keep calling it our sanctuary. This is just a spot that claimed as our own as a couple. This is where we get to be when we do our couple scripture study, when we need to sit down and just have time together and talk to each other, because when you have a busy family, you guys all know how hard that is. So that is one of the reasons that we decided that this would be the first money that we make an investment and actually make it feel comfortable, make it feel like our own. And we are so excited about the small changes we did. And you guys will see that, yes, they're small changes, but it still cost us like $200 to $300 but to redo everything. But it makes it feel like ours. And so it's really special to us. Let me show you. So you'll first see that, hallelujah, we painted, got rid of the flesh color. I mean, you can kind of see old paint color, and it's just a light gray color. We had this furniture was a hand-me-down from one of hubby's friends at work, and so we painted it, painted the hardware. These paintings we had, or actually they're just engineer prints that I framed. Tutorial will be linked below. And eventually we'll mount those and hopefully get some cute stuff to put up on top of here. The biggest project and biggest game changer was redoing, or actually just framing out this window. I want to do it to every single window in our whole house now, because I just love how different. I'll see if I can find some before pictures. I wasn't too good at doing that, but just framing out this window just takes the whole room up a notch. And my parents came one Saturday and did it with me while hubby was at work. It was a fun project, very inexpensive relatively to do, and it just totally transformed everything. We had these lamps we've had forever, but I spray painted them and got new lampshades. So pretty much all that's left is hanging up curtains. I have a curtain rod, we just need to hang it. We have curtains that are hanging right here on the back of our door. They're ready to go. We just have to like make it a priority and make the time to get it done. We'd had the bedding forever. I got this gray quilt as a birthday present. We were looking at replacing these doors, and I know like it makes the room feel bigger with the mirrors, but the mirrors are just not practical for our family. So one day we'll do the doors. Even a DIY for what we wanted was like $300. So that's waiting. Restained the headboard. But overall, I'm just so excited about the way our bedroom turned out. Just a little space for Tommy and I. And then we have our grandiose master bathroom. It is so tiny. It has all these little quirks, like this bathroom fan up here, which actually works amazing, but it's like super old school. There's no storage. We don't even have anywhere to hang our towels or hang our toilet paper for that matter. And you can see that we just have stuff cluttered everywhere. So one day, but again, it's just not a priority and we're not willing to spend money on that right now. There's other things we'd rather spend the money on. So it gets the job done. We can use it as a bathroom and it's convenient right off our master bedroom. So it can stay this way for a bit. Okay, do you guys wanna go outside? That is like why we invested in this property, is because outside, it's our favorite. And though I did give you a walkthrough, I'm just gonna show you a couple things that we've added to the backyard since our last house tour. So first things first, just the view right outside our front door is just the best. And listen. It's just so peaceful up here. This giant tree right here, woodpeckers are going. So it's so fun to just hear all of the sounds of nature, and it's peaceful. We have this giant driveway that the kids could ride bikes and scooters on all the time. We have this grass patch over here. We have not done anything with our side porch right here, but you'll see once we do the remodel, it's gonna be amazing because we're gonna push the kitchen all the way out, Rooster, all the way out here. So currently this is just housing all of our bikes. In the summertime, we like to eat out here. our barbecue, our porch that one day we'll have furniture for. Also one day we'd like to add a covered patio all along this side of the house. Maybe one day we'll get a hot tub. Doesn't that sound awesome? Okay, our family loves to be outside, and one thing that was very important to hubby was to put in just a dirt track. And so if you watch my Instagram stories, you'll see a lot of times the kids and daddy will come out here and ride the dirt bike around the dirt track, and they have so much fun. Another blessing for our family is we have a hand-me-down trampoline, which is so great. Our boys have to get their energy out. Anytime they're jumping on our couch, I'm like, guys, you gotta go outside and jump on the tramp. So having our trampoline out here has been huge. And then we have our giant, gorgeous oak tree. We have a yurt. This was also a hand-me-down. We were planning on building a tree house, and then we had friends moving and they're like, how would you like a yurt? So let me give you the grand tour of the yurt, which the kids just get to come and play in here. It's like a giant kids fort. They have their camping chairs in here, and it actually stays pretty warm, and this top vent can be opened and then it can be venting. And so this is just what it looks like. It's pretty much a tent, but oh my goodness, what a chore it was to get this thing up. It was a lot of work, but it's been fun having this out here. Our goal is to make our house and our property a place where our kids want to invite their friends over, their friends want to come over because we have fun things. But again, it all comes down to like, we don't have $1 million to do all this, right? So it's a slow process. We're doing it as we have the money available and as things become a priority to us. Sometimes we'd rather do things like go on a family vacation or spend money for a couple's vacation rather than doing a house remodel, or rather than using that money to paint the house and that kind of thing. So there you guys have it. That is our house tour. It's been 2 years since we bought our house. It's been such a blessing for our family, and it's been really fun being first-time home buyers, learning the hard way on a lot of things, and just making it our own. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.